Hey guys, one slow ride here. Let me turn this down a minute. Excuse me. Just watching a couple other videos on YouTube, and I went to the NNL East just this past weekend, like I do every year. It comes around. That and the Mama Show that's coming up in a couple more weeks. Anyway, this is the goodie bag. This is what they give you when you sign up to show a model. It's $15 to get in, which I think is a little bit high, but the stuff they give away is, you know, phenomenal. Really, I mean, it's kind of like money well spent, really. What you get for $15. Jimmy Flintstone was there, and he gave away some stuff. This is the first time that I've seen that Jimmy Flintstone has given away kind of like a door prize, as you will, but there was a lot of these given away in these bags. This is the little old lady. That was there, and of course you've seen the dust brusher, you know, for the models, which is kind of cool in its own little way. Everybody usually gets from Model Car Garage license plate frame, and also license plates with the NNL logo. I got a bunch of these, but they're, you know, photo etched, and they also have the NNL East one there. But these they give away every time, every year. I mean, I got tons of them. So if you guys want a couple plates, you know, hit me up. Also, you get next year's theme. This was usually they don't give you a grab bag. These are laying all over the place. Usually what they do is they stamp your hand and they give you the Model Car Garage license plates. So, you know, this was you know, this was your $15 that you paid for. Inside the bag, I got another one because I picked up an extra. Here is a little news flyer letter that they get for the International Model Car Builders Museum, which is in Sandy, Utah. Part of the proceeds from the collection at the door goes towards the Model Builders Museum there, and also a basically a table of contents, if you will. Let me back up a little bit. Here is the layout of the tables that tells you where, you know, competition drag and sub themes and the dioramas and everything, where all those tables are, so you know. If you open it up on the inside, they had 2 rooms of vendors, as some people in previous videos have notified you, but they also have a list of where these vendors are located. So it's a very organized. The line was like super long. Fortunately, I got there a little bit earlier. I wasn't too deep. I just was basically right around the corner from the building in line, and it's put on very well, as other people have said. And you're all paid up, and you're hand stamped and everything else. And when the doors open, you just roll right in. What I do is I roll in. I throw my cars on the table. Sometimes I put them under the table, and I go hit the vendors, man. And you know, fortunately, 100 people have the same idea, because by the time you get inside and hit the vendors, they're swamped. They're packed. Anyway, so here's a list of vendors, and I also noticed that Round 2 Models is there. Revell and all them. This was their first time being here, and they released a new Corvette kit this year. I did not have it. I did not get it. But if you bought it from their table, they would give you a set of tires that are not in the kit, which is kind of like a bonus. But, you know, as other people said, that's the best place to get your kits, man, because you can get a kit anywhere from $5 to $300. It all depends on what you're looking for. Anyway, real quick, the sub theme was Vans, so, you know, I brought this hunk of junk. This old snap together kit I bought off of eBay. Look at that. It snaps and unsnaps. Bought it off of eBay thinking it was a 24 scale, but it's not. It's actually smaller. So you know, something was Vans. I figured why not bring it. Okay, it's done. This is a Nissan 2000 GTX, and I worked like crazy trying to get these things together. It was a 2.5-hour ride for me to the show. I stayed up till midnight to get this car together, and a rig over here that I'll show you soon, and the Camaro too as well. Stayed up till midnight trying to finish them all up. Get up at 4 o'clock, hit the road by 5 to be there at 7:30 because the doors open at 9. But you got to stand in line. But it's cool because you get to talk to people. Anyway, made the front spoiler, back spoiler, hit it with clear the night before, and put it together and let it sit. So, you know, the wheels was like the last thing I do. More on that later. I'll get into that later. And I also brought this Camaro unfinished. Had the hood painted. Painted it earlier in the day. Evening came around. I went to go clear it, and it really didn't gas out, and the clear turned milky white all over the hood. So I lacquer thinnered it, sanded it down, shot it glossy black because you gotta use the black for this color paint, and all the imperfections just showed, all the scratch marks, things I missed, and everything else. So I wrecked it. So first thing in the morning, I hit it with primer, and that's how it went to the show. And again, this wheel was actually just propped up in there. But, you know, I'm working on my paint. I'm trying to get my paint like a show quality paint, because I tell you, if you've never been to a show, you're really missing out. So I'm trying to basically up the ante for my skills, and it all starts with paint. And one of the reasons is Marcus Cruz was one of the first guys I ever met at the show, and we became friends. And last year he was telling me how he did his paint, and then next thing you know, he's on the covers. Now he's doing articles, and he's having a blast with it. He's a super nice guy. Anyway, and the last thing that I had was, this was also mine. Some of you might have seen this. This was over in the commercial trucks, industrial trucks, whatever it was. This was a scan kit from Denmark, 172 scale I think it was. And as I was showing a friend of mine the kits that I brought, Tool, who's the biker in some of the other videos that I pointed out, he's in like the first picture. He's actually works there at NNL, so he's wearing a green shirt. He's been in the magazines many times. I showed him this truck, and they had a paper beside it. They wanted to photo shoot this for Scale Model Auto, or Scale Autos rather, sorry. So you know, I was pretty excited because really that's my first time, and you know, he was excited for me. We go over to look at his cars, what he brought, and he's got 3 of them from both magazines. Unbelievable. Like I said, man, it's like, anyway. So we'll see if this makes it, you know. If it makes it, it makes it. If it don't, it don't. Anyway, slide show on that later on. Now to the goodies. Like I said, there's so many vendors. Jimmy Flintstone was there, and he has a lot of stuff. I mean, it's incredible. I got a couple pictures of some of the stuff that he has. He has some of his cars that are finished, just beautiful jobs. Some of the rat rods. I took some pictures. First vendor I went to had Plasti Struck diamond plate. This is like the real diamond plate. I don't think you're going to get a good picture of that. $4. $4 for that. Transparent yellow. This is what they use for heat stains on exhausts. $5. I went back later to the same vendor and got some yellow blue paint. Should flip flop or something like that, similar to the Camaro with a green and yellow. And I was looking for a Corvette because I'm going to chop this up, so I didn't want to spend a lot of money on a Corvette. But I bought a '59 Corvette, $5. There's no box, just a bag. Let me back up a little bit. Just a bag. So I plan on chopping the sides out, and pretty much really just the sides, maybe the tail lights. But I want to chop the body up. I got an idea, and I'll share that later as that idea progresses on. Here is a Lamborghini Diablo, $5 in the bag. Again, no box, complete kit, $5, man, can't beat it. I'm willing to part with this, so if anybody really wants this kit, give me a holler. Because I picked it up basically because it's $5. So that small block Chevy V8, and it has the manifold in it. I can't remember what it is, but it has the 6, I think they're Offenhauser carburetors on it. But it also has a blower. So you got plenty of options with this small block Chevy V8 for $1. How can you pass it up? There's deals there. Here is battery, fuel cells, fire extinguishers for a race car. I got a couple of them, $1. 25 cents for a pair of bucket seats. Nice little steering wheel, 50 cents. I just went basically for parts. Here's a, looks like a front bumper and a luggage rack, probably for a 55 Chevy Nomad wagon. Here are police sirens and lights for 50 cents. Assortment of shifters, 50 cents. Another shifter, 25 cents. Pair of bucket seats, 50 cents. Ooh, back up a little bit. Sticker, that was free. They threw it in. Another steering wheel. I'm sure you've seen these. What was that? $1. Here we have a roll pan. Probably put on a pickup truck or something with the tail lights. $1. Another battery, dry cell and fuel cell rather, and extinguishers. Here is a center console, shifter, and steering wheel. What we got? $1. 50 cents for 4 disc brakes. Well, I plan on putting them on the Camaro back there. And we have an assortment of grills. A Berlinetta grill. Not exactly 100% sure what that is, but I think it's an older car. But there's some grills, some headlights, things of that nature. 50 cents, can't beat it. Front spoiler to my Camaro. I lost mine. So $2. I'd hate to spend $2 on a front spoiler, but I did. Especially, you know, after I put that on my Camaro, and I'll find the other one. But I've had a lot of problems with paint on that car trying to get it perfect, and it just hasn't worked yet. And we all know what that is, right? That was $10, complete kit. No plastic on the outside of the box, but $10. We all know that these kits are quite expensive. They're about $25 now, right? Anyway, I got talking to a guy as I was buying some parts. Oh, there's my other color. My all clad. Gold to green. This should look nice. These are more resin parts. Cadillac air filter. $1. It's a copy, it's a resin, but you know, I plan on doing some copying myself, so you know, $1 and I'll have as many as I want. Same goes for a custom front end and grill. This is a 60 Chevy. That's a resin part as well. $3 for that. Here is a resin Pontiac 398 V8. Everything's there. You have your choice of single carb or triple carbs. The motor's pretty much there in one piece, so you know, can't beat it. And a custom front end grill. The lights in the grill, or they should be in the back. Yeah, there they are. They're behind the grill. It's kind of hard, but anyway, $3 for that. So you can get some great deals if you really look, and that's the problem that I had. I was too busy going back to the vendor to see what they had. Now the same guy that had these other resin pieces, this is the only body he had, and it was $10. This is the 49 Mercury, but it was transformed into a 50 or 51. It's either a 50 or 51 because he put the tail lights in it, and he's just getting in the casting. So this he says, hey, I'll sell you the body for $5. Can't beat it. Got the body. There's a little bit of roughness to it, but I plan on fixing all that. But anyway, $5 for a resin 50, 51 Merc, I'll take it. Then I was on the hunt, and that's when I came across this kit here, for $10. So for $15, I got a custom body and another donor kit to go with it. Can't beat it. Seen a couple other vendors. Now I run a model car website on Free Webs, and it's called Fantastic Plastic, and that vendor was also there. I actually bought that Diablo from them for $5. Scenes Unlimited was there. Scenes Unlimited, if you never heard of them, I suggest you go to their website. They have got all your detail stuff, your brake drums, your brake shoes, everything that you would want in a shop or a diorama of a garage, or maybe a rusted old rear end in the back end of a pickup truck. They have it. They have your studs, your axles. They have everything. It's incredible. I missed them going around because their displays wasn't a whole lot, and really I overlooked it because I was looking for bodies and parts and everything. It wasn't until the end of the day I found them, and the stuff I wanted, they were out. But I did remember their website. I came across that when I was looking for other stuff, and they have everything. Just a great outfit. Model House. Model House has always been there, and I even bought stuff off of them in the past at the show, and I never knew they were Model House. This was one of the first places I went when I got in, and they were slammed all day. It wasn't till the end when I was able to see everything in their display case, and when I started asking for parts, they were sold out, and that's why they were slammed all day, because they sell so fast. Their cars, they do a lot of promotional cars that they bought and they recast, and they're complete. Model House is a little bit pricey, but I'm telling you now, it's quality stuff. It's all quality. Their cars, I personally had a 59 Chevy sedan delivery, had a 400 Chevy in it. It was mine. It wasn't my dad's, my brother's, or my friend's neighbor. It was actually mine. I loved it. I sold it because I didn't have a garage, and I'd rather let it go to someone that's going to build it. So anyway, I seen one that they had in the case, and it was one of the promotional things from the dealers that he's copied. And I asked him, what comes with that? Is it just the body? And he says, you get everything that you see. Everything has been chromed. The hubcaps, the bumpers, everything. And I said, do you send all these parts out for chrome? And he says, yes. So the chrome that you're actually getting is probably a little bit better than what you're getting in a kit. So that's why their prices are a little bit high. You're getting quality chrome, quality resins. Their catalogs looks just like their website. They don't have no pictures. If you go to their website, you can see everything that they have. It's all written down. Like I said, there's no pictures, but I'm here to tell you, you won't be disappointed. You will not be disappointed no matter what you order from these guys. If they are at a car show or a model show or anything like that in your area, I suggest you go check them out, because they have a lot of stuff. They're very neat, and it's just quality. I can't say enough about them. So that is about it. I'm rambling on. This video has become a little bit longer than what I expected. So We have a mama show coming up in a couple weeks. You guys can check that out. That's in Maryland. And there's also a September showdown, and that is September 8th at Gilbertsville, PA. So if you can make it, great. I don't know if I'll be able to make that one, but I'm definitely going to head to Mama's, and hopefully I can have some of these things fixed up enough to show. And would you believe I forgot my 59, or not my 59, my 49 Mercury that I finished. I forgot to bring that, so that's going to be at the Mama. Anyway, that's my score from the 2013 NNL East, and I hope you all enjoyed it. And I'll have a video up soon of the cars, of my version of the photos that I've took. So all right, just look for that, and keep going, guys. Good stuff coming out. So I will talk to you later. Y'all take care now.